It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts' superstar wide receiver. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Colts and the Jaguars next on EA Sports.
What better way? Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from. Yeah. In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. And we'll take a glance at their seventh-year QB. Straight to the air they go.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead.
There he goes on the...
It's week 10 of the 2035 season, and we'll see the Colts' superstar wide receiver. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Colts and the Jags, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and... Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Slot man in motion right. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Man. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. That is caught. And he's in. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's so early. To be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jaguars get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's brought down right at the... Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 9. 19. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Jaguars will have great field position. Drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Up the middle they go. To be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great...
To the goal line and in. Marvin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a give on the ground, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up. to him on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll look to pick up the pace. Here it is on 4th down. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. They'll stay on the ground. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
65.
They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. Ace. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 22-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Set. Reload.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense and their running back set to go once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike,
they'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Still first down.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
so when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Colts are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And this is good. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.